Bernard was born in 1867 to an upper-class family in a suburb of Paris. His father was an official in the Ministry of War. He was expected to become a lawyer, and he did attend law school but failed his exams. He was much more interested in painting, so he also attended 2 art schools in Paris. In 1890, he won a design contest for French Champagne Company with this poster. He was paid 100 francs for it, which is about $6,000 today. This convinced him that he could earn a living as a painter, and he never looked back. He joined an informal group of his peers calling themselves Le Nabi, which is Hebrew for the prophets. Their intent was to revitalize art and break with the past. It included Paul Serussier, Edward Vuillard, Maurice Denis, and Felix Vallotton, among others, and they were strongly influenced by Gauguin. You can see this influence in the flattened perspectives and curvilinear forms in many of their paintings. Their second major influence was an exhibition in 1893 of Japanese woodblock prints. I think it would be safe to say that they had never seen paintings like these and were profoundly affected by them, especially Bonnard, who was nicknamed by the group Le Nabi Très Japonard, or the very Japanese prophet.
The amazing thing was that the story of Mohamed Bouazizi began to spread throughout Tunis, and all the poor and the working people began to march in the streets because they couldn't make an honest living because of all the corruption and the repression going on in Tunisia. And this movement spread and spread and spread throughout the country, and eventually it led to the ousting of President Ben Ali, who was the dictator who'd been in charge for a couple of decades. Even more amazingly, this movement spread to Libya, Morocco, Syria, Egypt, and as many of you know, it became known as the Arab Spring.
Moment by moment man. There may be saints who wear the halo well, and those without a halo who embellish their life for potential admirers. I am a moment-by-moment man, wishing to embrace a lover sometimes nourished by the resistance I encounter. Meditating while sitting on a cloud is comic book material. Try it. Embrace resistance. Don't push it away. Don't suffocate by pressing too hard. Yes, no. There may be saints who do not polish their halos, preferring to keep them in their closet. God and the devil have an agreement. They work together. The devil shows us where we're weak. God laughs. Quietly, between the noise of affirmation and denial, is myself, unfinished and growing. Letting go, a breath returns to fill me. I embrace and am embraced. To ask instead of to know. To see myself in a multitude of mirrors. Community incarnate, turn my water into wine.